Okay, and we are in a little fuzzy, a little blurry. What's with that? Come on. Let's go fix that blur webcam. What's going on with you? That's not cool. I had everything all set before I started the show, and I've got a blurry webcam. All right, maybe it's too close. There we go. All right, it's too close. Okay. Hey, welcome. I have to adjust my screen. Welcome to another live episode. Oh my God, these are the things that happen when you go live, okay? Yes, indeed. All right, that's a little better. Welcome. I'm going to start this over. Let's make pretend that didn't happen, okay? Hey there, everyone. What a great day today on Wall Street. It is an amazing day for investors. You just have to be so gosh darn happy to be alive today. But seriously, folks, it was actually a pretty good day in the market. Today was a significant day. So first of all, welcome to Be the Boss of Your Money. The reason I call the show Be the Boss of Your Money is because I want to help you, to teach you how to become the boss of your money, not your money becoming the boss of you. It's very easy for that to happen. So that's what this show is all about. Be the boss of your money. Today could be a truly significant day in the economy. And what was so great about it is that both the stay-at-home, work-from-home, FANG M names, we're going to go over all these in a moment, and the reopening names, the reopening stocks, all did well today. And that just juiced up the markets, the Dow, everything. So let's do a quick share screen. I'm going to tell you why I think today was a significant day and what we need to do about this. First of all, good morning, James. Great to see you. The Wriggler at the Wriggler on Instagram, right? Folks, James Wrigley is coming in from LinkedIn. He's in Melbourne, Australia. He puts out great content and it's meaningful. It's like it really sinks in. He's got a very special way. So if you are not following James Wrigley, you see the name right there, just like it's spelled, okay? Right there. Follow him on LinkedIn. He's fantastic, and I consider him a friend. We've become friends on LinkedIn, and I love that. All right, let's do a share screen. We're going to look at what was significant for the day and why we need to take a look at maybe changing a couple of things. All right, first of all, Dow is up almost 400 points. S&P up 34 points. NASDAQ was an okay day. Usually, lately, the NASDAQ has been the leader of the major averages. Not today. And that's a really good thing, by the way, that the NASDAQ wasn't leading. Look, all we've been talking about is how bad market breadth is. Not breadth with a D, the letter D, BREADTH. That there were about 302 as of Friday's close, 302 stocks up for the year. 198 up, 302 down. That's not good breadth. It's really just the whole market's being carried by a handful of stocks, the mega cap, super giant tech companies. You know who they are. We'll talk about them in a minute. But the Russell 2000, that's the small cap index. That's the green one over here. That's up over 1%. Pretty good. The Russell is small cap stocks, which are very sensitive to the economic cycles. When small caps are doing better, that is often an indicator that investors expect an improving economy. You put it all together today, not a bad day. The VIX remains below that's the red one over here. That remains below 25. For a while, I was saying 30 is the line in the sand. Then it went down to 25. So under 25, if this thing could get below 20, you'll see higher records. But right now, the S&P is galloping ahead. There are a number of reasons why you're seeing the S&P, first of all, closed above 3,400 for the first time ever. So let's go on what I want to show you are the Fang M stocks. It's like we're sick of talking about these, but they're so big. We can't even have a conversation without talking about these. But Facebook up over $4, up 1.6%. Apple up over $5. It was up more than that earlier today, closed above 500. Amazon up another $22, 3,300. Not quite at its high. It's kind of hit around that 3,400. It's been trading between 3,000 and 3,400 now for a while now. It actually looks a little stalled. Netflix, the only one of those big caps that closed lower. Google up about 9.5. That's Alphabet. Microsoft up just a wee bit. Microsoft and Amazon are both about $1.6 trillion valuations. It's tough to say, but if I had to pick which one of those could hit the $2 trillion mark first, following Apple's $2 trillion valuation that it eclipsed last week, I think I would probably still go, but I don't know. It's really tough to say. We're talking about such a short-term thing. All right, I'll pick Microsoft for the first one to hit the 2 trillion, but I think they both could do it. Facebook is in the $700 billion market cap, so that'll probably be the next $1 trillion number. And if that happens, then we'll have 5 companies worth $1 trillion plus, because right now it's Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. Those are the 4, and then maybe they'll be joined by Facebook. We shall see. And let's go on to the next screen. This is the significant thing for this is really the whole ball of wax right here. All right. American Airlines was up over 10%. Forget the fact that it's all, you might think, oh, it's only $1.28, but keep in mind, this is only a $13 stock. Okay. So up $1.20, up 10%. United Airlines up almost 10%. Delta up almost 10%. Carnival Cruise Lines at CCL up over 10%. Norwegian up over 7%. Royal Caribbean up 4.7%. Planet Fitness up almost 4%. And Cinemark Theaters up 10%. That is a really big day. So you had the reopening stocks surge today. And usually when that happens, it takes away attention and money flow from the work from home, stay at home stocks. But that was not the case today. So I'm really, really happy about that, because it just adds to a wider breadth of the market when more companies participate. Look, the whole bottom line is last week we saw a new all-time high in the S&P. And it was like disappointing. It was a disappointing high. It was a buzzkill. It was a bad high. Let's just stick to stocks, though, okay? Boom. Okay, so we're sticking to stocks. The point is, the economy is not really good right now. People are being laid off. Unemployment claims last week surged back to above 1 million in unemployment claims last week. But so the stock market's not going up because the economy is doing so well. The stock market is going up because of market mechanics, because of a handful of giant market capitalization stocks leading the way. But not today, and I think something has changed. I'm going to get into it. So let's take a look at the sectors. I follow this every day. This is my number one dashboard. I always say that if you're a viewer of this show, I constantly say you need to see industrials, financials, and energy. You need to see those lead the way. Economically cyclical stocks that are subject to the whims of the economy, because these companies become very lean. So a little uptick in the economy means a little uptick in their revenues, which has a big impact on their margins, because they have such operating leverage, these companies. And that's what we saw today. This is like the first day that I could say we're looking like V-shape recovery, as opposed to W or Y or L or U. It looks very V-ish today. Okay. Energy leading the way. A little part of that was because of the storms in the Gulf Coast. There's two big storms. One of them just broke up. It's not going to be a hurricane. I forget the names of them, but the one behind it could become a Cat 3 hurricane. So that bears watching. But still, energy was up. and it surged toward the end of the day. It was not doing that much earlier in the day. Financials had a really good day, up 2.3%. These, you see what I'm looking at here? These are the main, most heavily traded sector ETFs. There's 11 of them, one for each sector of the economy. So financials were strong, up over 2%. Industrials were up. Building materials is very economically sensitive as well. And leading the losers was healthcare. And, healthcare is basically recession proof. That, if healthcare goes up and consumer staples go up, usually people start to think, well, that's because people are worried about the economy. So I'm giving you a lot of, I don't know, what am I giving you? A lot of jargon stuff here? I'm giving you a lot of inside baseball stuff here. But the point is, energy, industrials, financials did very well. You know what? These stocks, energy, financials, industrials, that is basically your reopening cohort. Okay. So let's go back to this one. You see airlines, cruise lines, movie theaters, gyms surged today. I mean, these are really big moves. At the same time, industrials went up. Now, the computer here, we go a little slow when we look at industrials. I mean, not necessarily industrials. It's just that things work a little slower when I am live streaming. That was pretty quick. They came up. Now, if you look at this, at the top of the list of industrials, Boeing was up over $10 a share. Southwest was up 6.4%. Even like GE, the slothiest of sloth stocks, the garbage known as GE was up. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying that. It used to be like the best blue chip you could buy. Textron was up. That's defense. It's airlines. The Textron also makes golf carts. I don't know if you know that. FedEx, Deere, Emerson, Wabash, Caterpillar. It's across the board. Lockheed Martin, across the board, industrials did very well. So what was the thing that got them here? I wish I had the screen up first before I did this. I usually do that. Oh, I hate when I hit the wrong button. When you're streaming, it just slows the processing power in your computer. But here's the deal today. This is why it's so significant, okay? And that's not what we want. We don't. Alcoa is economically sensitive, certainly aluminum, but we want AAL because I want to show you the news. But that's okay. I'm going to stop screen share for a moment. Okay, I'm back. The news today, the big news of the day is that American Airlines received an emergency allowance. I have my screen up here. So this is good. Okay. I'm going to share the screen again. Yeah, that's a ticket. Let's share the screen again. Okay. You see this headline, EPA to approve American Airlines use of surface coating to fight coronavirus. That was the thumbnail to this. Could a surface coating be the answer, the anecdote for the economy, the COVID-19? So this is why you're watching today. This is what we need to talk about. And okay, so you see the news here. So sorry about that. I almost bailed on you. I hope you're still there. Sorry about that, guys. Let me stop sharing the screen. I left the studio by accident. All right, so we're good. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, by the way. I'd love to hear from you. I love interacting with you, and it's really my favorite part of the live stream. So I'm here. Lost you there for a second. These are the pitfalls of going live and managing everything by yourself, but it's a labor of love. So this is why you're here. Because of the news that says EPA to approve American Airlines use of a surface coating to fight coronavirus. This is a surface coating that actually kills the virus for 7 days. That's like, okay, after you apply it. And if you think about that, they're also letting, I think, a hospital system use it. It's been around. This is not like a new, it's not a new material or a new compound, but this surface spray, this coating. Imagine this, okay? If you could kill the virus for 7 days on surfaces, it's not a perfect solution, but while we're waiting for better treatments for COVID-19, or we're waiting, for a vaccine to come out, this could be a really good bridge to get to that, to give a lot of people a comfort level to get back into the economy, to get back to traveling, staying at hotels. Imagine hotels, everything is sprayed with this stuff. The gyms, all the movie theater seats, all the armchairs, armrests, all armrests. That's the international sign language for armrest, all the armrests. Imagine that you could go on a plane. Now you still wear your mask, but at least all the surfaces, now they're clean, and they're going to stay clean for 7 days. Imagine what this could do for the reopening part of the economy, because there's two economies now. There's the work from home, stay at home economy, all right, and then there's the reopening economy, and the reopening economy has been stopping and starting in fits and starts, and then we had the surge of COVID positives, in July and early August, but now the cases as of are down to 37,000 a day from almost double that a few weeks ago per day. So that is why the market went up today. And I don't think it's really been talked enough how significant this surface spray really is. I can't if it does work. And if you can use it on all of the surfaces, office buildings, elevators, I'm not saying everybody's going to be perfectly comfortable and everybody's going to give up their masks. I'm not saying everybody's going to stop doing that. Well, you can't stop doing it. You have to keep social distancing. The point is, a lot of people with wearing a mask, I'm a big proponent of that, with wearing a mask. I'm not the mask police. I don't walk around telling people to cover their nose. I hate when people do this. It's supposed to go over your nose, not under your nose, but I'm not the mask police. But I know with the comfort level, and I would love to go to the movies again. I actually went to the gym today. I went to the gym for the first time in like 6 months. Gyms in the state of New York reopened today. I went to my gym this morning. It felt great to be back. And I'm just, the gym life is a big thing for me. I've been going to the gym since I'm like, 13 years old. So 40 years of going to gyms. It's a big deal to me. And I've never been to a gym where I didn't make friends. It's just something about the camaraderie and the atmosphere that makes going to the gym like a love. I just love doing it. I love going. So that is the story today. Cases of COVID are dropping. And even with colleges like UNC, Notre Dame, and other colleges going to all virtual, and local, public school districts across the country opening up either in person, virtual, or a hybrid of the two. If you have this surface everywhere, this could be a game changer. I'm not saying everybody is going to feel comfortable going back to their old life of flying or cruising or movie theaters or gyms. But if you wear the masks and that surfaces are okay to come into contact with, this could make a lot more people feel comfortable while, comfortable doing things while we wait for a vaccine and other treatments. So that is, to me, the story of the day. I don't know about you, but I find this encouraging. I don't know about the plasma, the convalescent plasma, and that a vaccine that's being pushed to fast track. I mean, how do you feel about taking a vaccine, getting injected with a vaccine that hasn't been fully vetted by the FDA? That's a tough one to get over. Okay. But I can tell you this, that we have looks like we have a gateway here. So the beauty of today was, so not only did the reopening stocks work out very well, but the stay-at-home, work-from-home stocks continued to do well. So that's like a double freaking whammy for the stock market. That's where we had such a positive day, and I can't stress this enough how significant this is. So we've got ourselves a rally here, but it's being joined by a wider a wider amount of sectors, and that's what we need. We need the the leadership to broaden out in the market, and it looks like we're getting that now. So more power to us, more power to you. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments either now or in the replay. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get going. Thank you.